So here's tonight's picture in the bivy bag. All the usual suspects inside. Thermarest, Trekology pillow, Astuca's quilt. I'll quickly show you the view, which you'll have to agree is quite spectacular. Good evening guys, back out in the glorious Peak District. I'm sure you'll recognise this location, absolutely stunning. I'm out on a school night, so it's just a quick overnighter, so pitch late, away early in the morning because it's work tomorrow dinner time. Tonight I'm going to be getting my head down in the Hoop Bivy. I've got a few snacks and beers, and hopefully we'll get to see a fabulous sunset or sunrise in the morning. So down below me we've got the infamous Winner's Pass. Over there we've got the Great Ridge separated by the Hope Valley and Mamtor in the centre. Have a little bit of a wander around and show you some of the views. You can barely see the bivvy in the centre there. I don't think I'm going to be wandering about when it gets dark. There's quite a few steep drops. I'm not going to stand on the end of that. You can just about see Castleton. Some of these rock formations are awesome. But I'm not one for heights, so I'm not hanging about there too long. The writing's a little bit small on the packaging, so I've written it in marker so I can see much easier if it's dark. A little bit breezy this evening, but this stove's the best that I've seen in the wind without some kind of windshield around it. Spag bol. It's very vibrant colour, that, isn't it? Just using the little GSI pot gripper today. I've learnt my lesson with my sit pad blowing away. I've attached it to a tent stake. I'm just starting to get some lovely colours in the sky. There's definitely worse places to have a beer. If you're getting sick of dehydrated meal reviews, give me a shout in the comments below. Looks pretty good, although a bit radioactive with the colour. Seen my first person on the hill. Somebody out taking photos. I've put my rucksack inside a pack liner so it'll keep it waterproof, but I am going to try and fit it inside the bivvy. So with a bit of luck, nothing is left outside. The view from up here is mint. Not been much of a sunset though. Still very pretty. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. I've lost my Olight head torch. Absolutely gutted. So I've got to make do with this cheap Decathlon one, and I brought my S1R Baton 2 just as backup. Sounds like a racetrack down there. Managed to get the rucksack right to the bottom of the bivvy. I'm only a short arse, so there's plenty of room in there for me, but I'll keep everything that I need really close to hand and just put that in the entrance to the bivvy. Can't believe it's still light at this time, and the wind's died off, so I hope it stays like this all night. It's about bedtime. It's an early start in the morning. I've got everything within arm's reach, so I'm just going to climb inside the bivvy and then just drag all this stuff to the top of the bivvy. I bought a carrier bag to put my trainers in because I don't want wet shoes in there. And then hopefully those cows and sheep stay quiet for the night. I made it in. Wasn't pretty. I can start bringing all my bits and bobs in as well now. I'm going to zip the bug net all the way up. But I'm going to leave this open a little bit at the top just for a bit of extra ventilation because it's not that cold tonight. Not quite sure what you can see. But there's plenty of room. It's not really as big as a tent, obviously, but much more low profile. Right, I'm going to call it a night, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Managed to beat the alarm clock and the sunrise. Looks like we might be in for a good one over the back of the ridge there. Really comfortable night's sleep in the bivvy. I did have this little bit open, so it's about 4 or 5 inches there. So I've had plenty of ventilation. Still had a really small amount of condensation just on the top level of the bivvy. Can't wait for that sun to pop up. You can barely see the bivvy from here. It's literally in the centre, probably about 100 metres away. Perfect for these popular locations where you really don't want to be seen. So this top area is where I got the little bit of condensation. There was nothing down the sides at all. And I'm really pleasantly surprised with how much room you've got in there. It's the least claustrophobic bivvy bag that I've ever been in. Definitely better than the Dutch Army one and the Snugpak Stratosphere that I've owned before. Well, I cocked that up, didn't I? Set the time lapse up with the bivvy bag in frame. Missed the sunrise. That's awesome. It's moments like this that make me want to come camping. Definitely don't want to go to work now. Why would you? But unfortunately, needs must. Bills to pay and kids to feed. It's just a few drops of rain falling. Small price to pay though. You can see how the water's just beading off. I've already undone these, so most of the air will have already come out. Keep having to stop to look at that. Just make sure everything's out of the bivvy before I pack it up. It's just a single pole that fits into these little eyelets, same as on most tents really. Don't do anything fancy for this. Don't even bother rolling it, I just shove it into the stuff sack. Keep it separate from the poles and it squashes down quite small. As always, I take all my crap away with me, and all I've left is a little bit of flat grass and a stunning view. The car's parked in the village of Castleton. I walked all the way along Winnet's Pass. You got to see the perspective from down below, and then from the top you just walk along the edge. And found my pitch. And as you've seen, the views you're treated to are awesome. So we're going to head back now along this track, and that should take us down past Peveril Castle and Cavedale. I didn't plan on this. It's really steep up there, but I'm impressed with the grip on the trail runners. Well, that wasn't quite what I expected. Just had to climb down there. As you can imagine, it's very slippy. I had to set the coat and fleece off. It was a proper hands-on climb down. I thought I was going to go straight across the top, but I had to follow the wall and barbed wire, and the footpath goes up there to Peveril Castle. This is Cavedale and Peveril Castle. Castle's just up there. I've camped around here before, up over the back. I took some drone footage of the area and the castle. If that's something you're interested in, I'll pop a little card up. Just click on that. So that's it, another camp done. I'm back at the car. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.